What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we are back in GTA 5, again running the drift mod, and we're going to be doing a drift version of the Dubsta, or the, basically, AMG G-Wagon. Now, this thing is actually really hilarious with the drift coding, because it's got a ton of torque to begin with, and when you add all of the new handling coding onto it, it just makes it absolutely hilarious, because it pretty much makes it rear-wheel drive swapped, and all it wants to do is slide everywhere, absolutely everywhere. And it's actually really easy to control. That's the kind of funny thing about this, I almost said car, but it's not really a car, it's more of an SUV. That's actually the kind of the funny thing about it, is that it's extremely easy to control, almost easier than some of the sports cars, actually, with this mod enabled. Now, one thing I can say for sure with this thing, though, is that if you do plan on drifting it, be kind of aware of the fact that it is a lot larger than a lot of the vehicles you may be used to, and the thing is, since it's a lot larger, it's also a lot heavier, and when you try to throw it around, it can get a little bit unruly on you, because of the pure fact that you're just dealing with a much heavier vehicle. Now, I almost took that guy out back there. Nearly. Now, the fun thing, though, about drifting this thing is not being cut off by an M3 right in the middle of the road, actually, but is all the reactions that you actually get from the AI is crazy, because when you're out, like, kind of drifting around in, say, like, the Banshee or other sports cars or supercars, the AI doesn't really react all that much. But this, they see it coming up sideways, and they're like, oh my god, and you know what? When an Aston stops in the middle of the road right in front of me and then takes off, you know what? I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan of that whatsoever. But I can drift very close to him and use him as, whoa, okay, Escalade. Woo, that was ridiculously close. And using this thing for not just your standard type of drifting, but if you want to do like Gymkhana style stuff, like we did back in that parking garage, that's actually where this thing shines, because it's something that you would never think it would be good at, but it actually turns out to be actually one of the better vehicles to use for it that I've found so far, because it's kind of, again, it's really unassuming, but oh my god, that bus nearly took us out completely. But it's actually a lot more precise than it seems and than it looks. And if we can get some really good, not bad, if we can get some really good shots with it, that's the thing, whenever you're drifting this thing around, at least for me, I'm kind of obsessed with getting really good angles and getting kind of really good shots with the camera, because it's, I don't know, it's kind of a fun car to film, and that's kind of an odd thing to say, because normally I judge cars on how fun they are to actually use in game. It's fun, you know, like how fun they are to actually play with in the game. But the thing is, though, when you screw up, no, the thing is, though, it's kind of interesting when you start to use a vehicle and you go, wow, this thing's actually really fun to film. From the perspective of someone that makes videos a lot, some cars are more fun to film than others, and this one is actually one of the most fun cars I've ever had to film in GTA 5. It actually really reacts well to it. I don't know if that's because, again, it's very unassuming, or just because of the fact that I like using it so much, but I'll definitely be using this thing quite a bit in the future. Now, if I can get right down this side street, and I initiated way too early for that, but don't slide into the, wow, it's spawning it's seriously spawning all the good cars today. Occasionally, like, it'll spawn really good stuff all the time. I mean, I got, like, nothing but supercars around. Porsche 911, there's a Viper right there. I always forget the GTA names of cars, and so I'll always call them by their actual name. And, I mean, sometimes it gets people a little annoyed, but for me, I always prefer to call cars in GTA by their actual names instead of the GTA name. And what cracks me up is when people will call a real car by its GTA name, and I'm like, oh, okay, we're doing it that way then. But, ooh, that was a little late. That was way late to initiate for that. And you know what? This is the wrong way to go anyway, because it just leads to, what is basically GTA's equivalent of the post office. Need to make a drift version of that. Oh, man. That would be awesome. But, ooh. I can go down this alley, though. Try to find another Gymkhana spot. That That parking garage was a sweet gymkhana spot, but honestly, no, that tree isn't. Honestly, that tree is not. But finding good gymkhana spots in GTA 5 is kind of a dynamic thing, because, I mean, sure, you can mark them, you can go and look for them, and then mark all the destinations on the map, and all the positions on the map, and, I mean, sure, you could do it that way, but I like to do it when I'm not hitting taxis. I like to do it in a more dynamic way, so when I'm just kind of driving around, I'm like, ooh, that spot looks cool, and I just kind of drive there, or drift there, or gymkhana there, or whatever you want to call it, what have you. And actually, I wonder, oh, this might be interesting. Oh, this is way too tight. Actually, maybe not. Oop, oh, man. Oh, man. Can we do it properly? That's the question. Can we do it properly? Yes? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, that's awesome. And we're going to keep it going. Back out this way. We're going to take out the gate. Not take out the markers. Oh, dude, that was awesome. Little bit of a wall tap. Nothing too crazy. That was more taxi tap. Sideways. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, really? Really? Cops, come on. Oh, no, I don't want to deal with this right now. Not interested. Not interested. Whoop. Oh, no. I did not see that bench there. I don't even know if it was a bench that I hit. I'm going to have to hide. Unfortunately, it's hard to hide a behemoth vehicle like this, and oh, it really sucks when you back yourself into a freaking corner. Let's try and get out of here. Which way is he going to go? Is he going to turn? Yes, okay. As long as he doesn't turn on that side street, we'll be fine. If he keeps going straight, which he is, we're good. Excuse me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That dude was so close to absolutely eating the side of this G-Wagon. Come on. I'm going to try and get one good drift lap of this area in before I... Whoa! Whoa, okay. So many close calls. This thing is like... I've had more close calls drifting this than I've had drifting any other car in GTA 5, for sure. 100%. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Not too bad. Trying to just kind of maintain it side to side. A little action on the sidewalk. Not bad. Trying to come up with a little bit of a creative line rather than just using the streets. And I get that I'm using the streets mostly, but... Oop! I'm a little close on that one. Or it was. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Right past the Range Rover. Come on, stay with it. Red light, red light. Woo! Alright, let's see if we can get between... Oh! Had to reverse a little bit. But nothing bad happened, or at least nothing terrible. I'm gonna try and finish it off with something a little, at least a little crazy. I'm trying to figure out what I want to try and pull off. Oh man, that would have been really cool if I didn't hit that little, I forget what it's called. There was really no, well, I guess you could say you couldn't really say there was no avoiding that, but just really hard to avoid. That, or you could just keep the e-brake down the entire freaking time. Oh, I-taxi. Not bad. Try to get as close to these cars as possible without hitting them. And, yeah, I tried to reverse out of that one, but honestly, reverse has so little grip with this mod that there's almost no point in reversing. There really is almost no point in reversing. But, if you guys enjoyed this drift video with the Dubsta or the AMG, G-Wagon, whatever you want to call it, then don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more GTA 5 drift videos coming soon. And I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.